Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, relaying a quick announcement that Wizards put out on January 18th. They would like you to know that absolutely everything everywhere is delayed. So let's start with the first one. They say ongoing production delays have delayed the shipment of promos for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty in various regions. Below is a full breakdown of what is delayed per region. This page will update as new information becomes available. So in the first part they just said promos, but then lower they say promo packs. So I think the promo packs are the ones labeled promo pack. I haven't stepped foot in a store in a while, so they kept changing them, but I think it's supposed to be like basically the prize packs for any kind of event, including F&M, but not limited to that. But then they also just said promos, and I thought, well, don't those show up together? So it might be like the participation promos and stuff, but I'm not sure if there even were any for Kamigawa. I thought for sure it was wasn't it like the purple version of that samurai that has the different colors? Like one was provided to the stores, and the other 3 or 4 colors were in packs at a 1 in a trillion shot or whatever. So their terminology keeps changing and confusing everyone, but something related to promos aren't showing up, including but maybe not limited to promo packs. So they say those are delayed in all regions, like the whole planet. Oh, also the space station, Mars, and the moon. But then they say, oh, stores should expect their promo packs to be delivered by release, which is like a week later. How did they miss it by a week? How do you keep screwing this up, Wizards? I've got an idea. Take the promo packs and order their production a week earlier. You keep missing like everything by 1 to 2 weeks. Just make every product 1 to 2 weeks earlier. For all I know, that's what they tried, and then it would have been 3 or 4 weeks late, but like, add 2 months lead time. I don't know. Who cares? Get it done. Like, it's been like 2 years of this crap. And stop voting for Biden. He's the reason behind all of this, you dumbasses. So they go on to say that the welcome boosters are delayed for the following regions. I think I might know the reason for this, and it's because they don't exist. They got rid of them about 4 years ago. Anyway, the welcome boosters are delayed in North America, Australia, and New Zealand. I assume in the last 2 there, it was either the emus who took them because they just literally cannot stop the emus there, or it was seized by the Principality of Old Zealand. For America, I don't know, some Biden shit. But then they say stores in these regions should expect welcome boosters to ship alongside promo packs. So, okay, they got rid of welcome decks. I'm kind of joking here, but I don't remember the new product being called a welcome booster. I thought it was called like a digital intro pack or new player kit or something, but I don't know. They probably for simplicity just renamed it that. Or I'm just remembering wrong. I don't know, but it's that thing, if you don't remember, where it like sends you to Arena. They're just like, hey, hand this out to people in store. Oh, what's in it? A card and a promo for an entire deck or 2 decks or whatever on Arena. Oh, that digital platform so they can play at home and not come here. I'm going to give that out to all my customers. Yeah, they usually get really delayed from what I heard because they'll just toss them in the trash. So I'm sure store owners are just crushed over the welcome boosters getting delayed. Oh no. By the way, right now in Australia and New Zealand, everything is delayed. You can't get crap there. And their psychotic, oppressive Nazi government is like, they're too focused on locking people down because maybe they were near a dingo that sneezed or whatever the hell. Get a negative test now, you're going to the camps for 14 days plus, depending upon good behavior. So second delay, Unfinity, the technically 5th unset, if you remember the really shitty 4th one. It was like a who gives a crap, barely new, I think commander-oriented, mostly retail and Walmart release or something that nobody gave a crap about, and it's still on the shelves anywhere. Might be on clearance. So for this one, which was just announced yesterday actually, they say, due to ongoing supply chain complications and our inability to print things properly ahead of time. Oh wait, no, I read that wrong. It says, the release of Unfinity, our 4th unset, 5th actually, originally slated for April 1st, 2022, oh that's a shame, will be delayed until the second half of 2022. Now see, this is actually big news because, you know, not that anybody's really looking forward to this. As some people are, Un's kind of fun. If you want to just kind of come in and play something at a store and then not give a crap, you know, not have to drop $200 on a deck or whatever. Okay, I get it. But I think people are kind of unned out. They're kind of milking this one. And now that they made half the cards legal so they don't just have to lean on like $3 lands to prop up the set. Yeah, I think like speculators are going to buy up the supply and everybody else is either going to, you know that that's the case, or like the store will be out or the pre-orders will be covered, or, you know, there's a lot with that change that could ruin it. But the other thing is they cram so many products into a year. It's like a new product every like 3 weeks or something is ridiculous, that moving the timing from, basically Q1 of 2022 to Q2 of 2022, or actually they're saying Q3, they said second half. Well, that would be the start of the third quarter. They're going to coincide with something. I mean, there's very little leeway, but I've noticed, because they did this in 2021 as well, if I recall, they left a huge gap and then they just came out with, oh, we're doing this. And I mean, they can throw in like a Commander anthology or a Plane Chase reprint or just like some zero effort run it off again kind of product with like no warning. So I think there's kind of like a soft launch that's invisible on the schedule that if everything goes perfectly, nothing gets delayed and nothing happens and, whatever, they'll throw it out there if they think they can get away with it. So I think there's something on the schedule there and they're probably bumping it for this. So we probably just lost a product because of this, but that's fine. They really need to calm down and reduce the product count per year by at least like 25%. We're getting like wallet fatigue into just like people getting insulted that there's this many products. It's like driving more people away than it's keeping in sales. But I mean, they drove people away from MTGO by cutting the rewards. They drove people away from Arena by trying to charge double wildcards for Historic and just ruining Historic with, dumping 2,000 cards on it out of nowhere. They keep moving the bar. Then they got this alchemy crap that nobody asked for, and they refuse to fix standard. They keep ramping it up and just printing commander cards in it. So it's like, when have they ever been interested in like the 5-year plan of the game? It's all short term, burn it down. Now that COVID is kind of subsiding, becoming less deadly, and we're getting better medications for it, I think we're a year tops out from it being basically gone. So if they thought, oh my gosh, let's just do whatever we can, COVID is going to be the end of the game, okay. I mean, I think Chris Cox has been doing really, really bad stuff before COVID was ever discovered, but it got really egregious starting in like 2020. So if they're just like, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't burn down the game and actually try to make it work and revive it. Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about a bunch of like far left extremist nut bars who listen to CNN and a bunch of other lies, and they're all still working from home because they're too scared, even though they're like triple vaxxed and like snort vitamin D every morning. So I don't think they feel like the end is near. And I mean, just recently they announced they're selling off MTGO to some, crap bidder who's just going to ruin it. So yeah, I think they do not give a crap about Magic. But then again, the Pauper, they just made the Pauper committee, but that might have just been, I forgot his name, not Blake, the other one. Gavin, was it? Like asking, hey, can we just do this? And they're like, oh, whatever, it's Pauper. Okay, do it. Have a little community committee, which is a very drastic action to like 180 turn the format around and fix it. Like actually give a crap and actually do something about it. So if that's their strategy company-wide, that would be great. If it's just a pet project for one employee, I'd like to see a standard committee. And by committee, I mean just me. Literally just me. Nobody else. I am the Senate and the committee. So anyway, the rest of this is, in addition, this means that Unfinity promos will no longer ship with your Kamigawa Neon Dynasty marketing kits. That I didn't even know was a thing. Okay. They will be shipped closer to Unfinity's release, which that's fine as long as they're there. Then this delay is specific to Unfinity and will have more information to share in the coming months. It's specific to Unfinity and every other product we've released for the last 2 years. But that's all. What else to say here? We greatly appreciate your understanding as we continue to work toward getting product to your store and Amazon so we can directly compete with you. Until then, don't forget that Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is nearly here. Review the pre-release planning guide and remember the top 5 things to share. Oh God, I should read that just for the cringe. It's a hyperlink. To make this your best pre-release yet, be sure to keep scheduling your events in Wizards Event Link ahead of the global release on February 18th. Yeah, Kamigawa is actually further away than we think. I mean, it's the 21st, but it's almost an entire month away. Like, they're really hyping it up. They're dropping lore bits already. All the frickin' mythics have been spoiled just about, or leaked, I should say. Some fat-fingered gorilla has gotten his fat hot dog mitts on a bunch of the cards and is taking blurry shots of them just to be passive-aggressive to the internet. So I would just, proceeding forward, assume that all products, especially Secret Lairs, are going to be delayed by at least a week and commonly quite a bit more. I thought that in 2021 there was like a 1 to 2 month delay in Secret Lair, which like, remember like the 1990s, if you're alive back then, where you could like order something by phone and they'd say allow 4 to 6 weeks or 2 to 4 weeks or whatever it was for delivery? Yeah, now, 2018, you could wait, 4 weeks and get something really slowly from China. Or if it was like, what is that, Orange Connect or whatever it's called, or like Speed Pack, you could maybe get it in like 10 days. Now Wizards is like, okay, in addition to the pre-order delay and the production delay and the shipping delay and the all that, we're also just going to delay it by 8 weeks. Like, when was that ever acceptable? Literally no time in human history was that kind of delay acceptable. I guess in 2021 and 2022, it's like, oh, okay, well, we get shit delayed for 6 months, but that's, special circumstances. But it's like, it's been so long of this, add more lead time to it. I really don't think that they're taking orders for Secret Lairs and the second it cuts off, boom, next day it goes to the printers. I just don't think that's how it's working. It might be because why else would they hold it? But look at the delays, But maybe the printer can't get paper. Who knows? I mean, we got all the trucking crap and the boycotts because of the ridiculous vaccine mandates that do nothing. Oh yeah, truckers who literally don't work around other people and are the most important people in the country. Yeah, Good idea there, Canada and Biden, you dumbasses. And this is the result, and it all stemmed originally from paying people to stay home and thinking that would help the economy. I'm glad I got 2 years worth of food in my basement. So speaking of that, I wanted to segue into don't spend your money on magic products, buy shit you actually need. Self-defense items, survival stuff, medical stuff, food, expendables, toothpaste, whatever. Anything you're going to need, get it now. I do think things are going to get better in 2022, but who knows what kind of shenanigan bullshit the Dems are going to pull now after their vote-rigging, voter suppression bullshit bill just failed to pass. Even 2 Dems turned on them. Or 3, I think it was. They were like, this is literally just vote rigging and we're not going to vote for this bullshit. F you, Biden. It's about damn time. Vote accordingly in 2022. But yeah, I think they're going to try to sabotage or delay the vote like they did in Canada. Biden already came out and said, without this voting bill, the next election is illegitimate. And the White House scrambled. You're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to say that until later when we rig all the lawyers and then start a civil war. So if you're worried about products that are coming out in mid-2022, you should not be worried about that primarily in 2022. And you should not be spending your money on this dumb shit. Okay, just a fair warning, at least if you live in America. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next delay announcement. And by the way, undelay sounds like on delay, which means go faster, and that's funny to me.